I feel like I want to get creative. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Julie. I'm a 53-year-old professional makeup artist, licensed hairstylist, hoping to help you out, mostly to inspire you to play. And I played tonight. I'm so excited. I was sent a package from MAC Cosmetics. I've got the new Dazzle Shadow Sticks. I feel so grateful. I have all these colors, and I have a lot of these colors on my eyes, if you can imagine. It doesn't look like that because it's so subtle. I got to be creative with the colors, but this is still a wearable look in my opinion. It's really soft and elegant. How many do I have? 6, so I've got 7 Dazzle Shadow Sticks. I have the Glow Play Lip Balm that they sent me. And they have a new mascara. This is the MAC Stack Elevated. And I tried this out today, so I'm gonna show you how that applies, tell you my thoughts. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. If you're a subscriber, thank you. Thank you so much. When you subscribe to my channel, I can't tell you what it does for my spirit because sometimes, like anybody, we need a little encouragement. And when you subscribe, when you take time to comment, it helps me so much. It helps my energy. And I'm grateful for that. Before we get on to the makeup tutorial, I have started a membership program. It is called Backstage and it's $2.99 Canadian, so that's not much. It's a Backstage pass where I'm going to use it like an Instagram stories type of thing where I'm gonna share some updates in my day if I feel like there's anything interesting going on, maybe some thoughts on some products without doing a full video, and I'll be going live. I have been doing live streams for a long time. Sometimes when I get on a live stream, I wanna chat more about personal things, kind of life lessons, and maybe what I'm going through and the energy of the day, on top of going through makeup and it being fun, of course. I always am in a good mood on my live streams and I get to talk to you. What the membership will do though is it keeps our conversations a bit more private. It's not out there for the world to see. Nobody can get on there and take what you say and spread it all over the internet because it will be in our private community. And I love that idea. Sometimes I share information on those live streams. I'm like, oh, that's a lot of information to be put out there for the world to see. So the membership is going to be more of a private community of supportive women. A lot of us deal with some health issues that we enjoy talking about. I don't know if you can say enjoy, but we have a community where we feel safe talking to each other about what's going on in our bodies. And I hope that you join me. That's it. I want to say a big congratulations to Kelly Dunworth. She was my first Backstage member and I happened to get 2 packages from MAC Cosmetics today. I don't know what happened. That never happens to me, but they sent me double and I'm going to send it off to Kelly for being the first one to join my membership. And there's going to be a lot more to come. If I do get extra products that I'm not going to use, those will be gifted to the members as well. And I'm really excited to be able to do that for you. So I hope that you join the membership. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. And let's get on with the video. MAC came out with a new mascara. This is called MAC Stack Elevated. It says, introducing an all-new mascara that delivers 165% instant lash lift. How do you measure? For 36 hours of lifted, volumized, and wispy lashes. This buildable formula infused with argan oil stacks up framed out lashes that are sure to make a fan out of you. This is what I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to do a makeup look, like a good eyeshadow look for a while. I can't wait to show you these colors. I love eyeshadow sticks. I should do a foundation. I actually planned on doing that before I got on here just to make this video not so long. I want to be my own chemist today and mix some foundation with the Strobe cream. This is the MAC Studio Fix Everywhere All Over Face Pen. And I've got the new Strobe cream in Bronze Light. I love this foundation. I always get compliments when I use this. Sometimes I feel like it can be a little heavy. I can tend to be heavy-handed and I know better. If I were doing your makeup, I would not be heavy-handed. Sometimes, you know, when you're in a rush and you just stick your brush in and go, then I end up trying to blend it off or I have too much for the day. Anyway, I want to play with this. This is probably the wrong color for me. Like, I really think it's the wrong color for me. It's okay. We're gonna play. We're gonna have to fix that if it's really bad. This is N27 in the all over pen. And I'm gonna mix it with my Bronze Light Strobe cream. Oh, see what a difference that makes. Okay, that's a lot. And that is more fluid. This is exactly the texture I was going for. Sometimes I want a lighter coverage. So let's see how this goes. It is a little bit warm, a little bit yellow. I am considered a neutral and this is a neutral and I usually self-tan. That's why it's the wrong color for me, but I'll make it work. I actually have more color on my chest than I do on my face right now. And I can just fix that problem by bringing it down on my neck. I'm lucky being a neutral. Sometimes you can get away with cheating your color either which way. And a little bit of yellow counteracts the red in my skin. If it's too neutral, sometimes it looks gray. We're really looking at texture right now, and I want to see how it feels. Feels good. I find with the MAC All Over Face Pen that it blurs out my pores really well. It is more of a matte texture, I would say, like a skin to matte texture, and it definitely blurs my pores. But if I go too heavy-handed with it, it can enhance lines. I'm gonna use the Hourglass. This is in the color Willow. It is a new shade for them, recently new anyways, and it works well for me. So just right in there, maybe a touch there. You can see already that the tone is a little bit different, and it is gonna brighten up underneath the eye. Really, I focus in the corner, right in there where I get quite purple. And I'm quite purple on my eye. You know what? Let me just bring it on my eye a little bit. I'm gonna be playing with eyeshadows soon. Whenever I wanna play with eyeshadows, I always clear off my eye first, clean the palette, start off with a nice fresh canvas. Did I say palette? Canvas, that's what I meant. I uploaded a video of all the swatches of the new MAC Strobe blushes, and I only tried one on, so I wanna try another one on, maybe two. I actually saw on, was it Vogue, where a champagne blush is in style now, and that made me think of this one. Let me put it here for you. And I don't really think that champagne is gonna really go. I'm not really a trendy person. I don't follow the trends that much, but it is kind of my job, so I wanted to look it up. I know that's not gonna be my main and only color. I'm gonna have to mix some other color into it. I don't wanna go through all these again, but I do have to pick a color that I want to use. That is not gonna be for me. I find that that's quite warm, like a terracotta color. Not the color I'm going for. That is more my style, something a little bit brighter. Okay, let's go for this one. This is called Apricot Jelly. Should I contour first? I'm ahead of myself. I'm out of order as usual. I'm gonna go in with my Westman Atelier face trace. I'm gonna use a Sigma concealer brush. This is the F72. It looks like this. I've got that angle on it. I'm gonna just dip it into my face trace. This is in the color Biscuit, just to create some shadow there. Right where I naturally shadow. I'm not trying to change the shape of my face really. Let's go over on this side. See, that foundation has a really beautiful coverage. It's always the second side that looks so much easier than the first. I hardly have to do anything with that one. Blend that one a bit more. As I'm running the brush down my face, it's falling off. So I'm not bringing that right in. I could if I wanted, but I'm not. You could, like I could make kind of a more rounded cheek if I wanted to. And a little on my nose. My crooked nose. Does anybody get a really sore nose? Like the inside of my nose hurts when I touch it. As I've gotten older, my nose has gotten more crooked. So I'm wondering if I have, what is that, a deviated septum? How do you know if you have a deviated septum? Yeah, it feels like it's deviating this way. I think nose surgeries look so painful. I can't stand having a cold. I can't imagine not being able to breathe from actually having a nose surgery. I have a high pain tolerance. It wouldn't be the pain, it'd be the not being able to breathe very well. I find this color very forgiving. Like it's not so ashy that I look like I'm wearing dirt, but it's also not so warm that it just, to me, that looks good. I always laugh at myself when I try this, but again, I saw another professional makeup artist do this. It must be a good thing. I always feel so weird when I do, but here we go. See, I would see contouring in there. Right, so I'm gonna mix Apricot Jelly. Let's try that first. This is a Sigma soft angled cheek brush, and it is an F43. I like it because it's dense, but it's flexible at the same time. So if you were to compare this to my foundation brush, it's dense, but it's not as flexible. It's more firm. Because I want a softer application of that blush, I want it to be a little bit more flexible. So I'm just taking a little bit, not the whole thing, and working it into my brush. Like that. And then tapping. They're rich in color. If you apply it like that, look how pretty. What a difference, right? Oh, I gotta wear this color more often. Look at that, that's a nice summer color. I'm ready for the sun to be shining every day. I've been going for walks more with the dogs. The past 3 days I've done well. I've taken them for walks, I'm pushing myself, and I'm feeling good. I always have a little concern that when I start pushing myself like that it's gonna put me back in bed again. But so far so good. I'm really happy with that. Now I'm gonna add that other color. I hope it's okay. Once again, I'm gonna work it in my brush. And I'm gonna focus more up here. Can you see it? Am I not putting enough on? I want you to be able to see it. See, don't judge a book by its cover. And there is the champagne blush look. I'll show you a picture. I'm sure I screenshot it. The second color was called Lightening, by the way. I forgot to tell you. I'm so excited about this, you guys. Oh, I just love MAC. I was waiting to see if I would get any of the new Studio Fix powders, and I highly doubt that they'll send that to me, so I'm just gonna order it. I'm really curious. I used to use Studio Fix when I was younger. I probably shouldn't have because I've always had dry skin, but I am curious to see how the texture sits. I don't think it's gonna be for my skin, but it'd still be nice to be able to tell you how it would feel, and yeah, I'm probably gonna do that for you. Okay, this is pretty. This one is called Shine Delight, and it is a Dazzle Shadow. This is one of the originals. This is Croquette. That one has kind of a khaki color to it. I've got Greige Lip Pencil. I'm not in the Greige mode tonight. This is interesting. This is the color Vibe. I'm gonna use this until I get my eyeshadow done, and then I'll figure out my lips. Let's see what it looks like on its own. I love these, by the way. I stick them in my purse. A couple of the colors stain my lips in a beautiful way. This reminds me of the Prada Astral. Vibe is described as cool milky lavender. Oh, it is a pH activated shade shifting lip balm that conditions and strengthens. Okay, so very similar to Astral from Prada. This one it's definitely more hydrating for sure. It feels more like a balm. The Prada feels like it has more of a barrier, where this feels more hydrating. The lip balm is $32 Canadian. Really pretty. Let's go on with the eyeshadows. The Dazzle eyeshadow sticks are $38 Canadian. 12-hour wear, one swipe color payoff, non-creasing and non-smudging, waterproof, transfer resistant. I've got Haku Haze. It doesn't tell me what Haku Haze is. The other ones do. We're just gonna have to guess. This looks like a silver violet, silver mauve. Definitely has mauve in it, or violet. Next up, I've got Gold Stud. Let's put Gold Stud right there. They're very, very smooth. There's no catching, no dragging. That one is described as a white gold. This one is Taupe It Off. It doesn't describe this one either. That one has violet in it as well, I would say, looking at it. It's a taupey violet, my favorite colors. This one is called Demure Diamonds. This is a true silver. Wow, gorgeous. Should I do 2 eye looks? Some people don't like when I do that. Subliminal Spark. Let's put that one right there. No description of this one either. Like a champagne. This one is Filthy Martini. I did just do a green look with the Ilia shadow sticks, didn't I? So maybe I should stay away. Well, we'll see. Bedazzled Denim. Beautiful. Then I've got Black Ice. I think that's going to be pretty straightforward. Oh, see? This also has a purple hue to it. Enough talking. Let me just get these on. I want to get creative. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm actually going to start off with a Black Ice. I started off in this outer corner and build from there. Don't let it dry. Don't let it dry. Be ready to blend it. Don't be looking for a brush like I had to. You see that violet in there? Or purple, light purple? Just gonna put a little bit there. Thing is, because they have that shimmer, they're quite soft. Like, they're easier to blend than a matte would be, I think. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that, but oftentimes anything with a shimmer has a little bit more softness to it. It's a little bit more forgiving. I could do this all over the lid. The way that it reflects the light, I don't think it's too dark for people. I am gonna build that up right there. And not blend it out quite as much because I want to keep that dark. I actually want to bring that in a little bit more. Well, we'll be able to see if it builds or how it builds. So if you want more of a subtle look, just do that one layer, and I'm going to be a little bit more dramatic. This is a Rephr 26, by the way. So it's dense enough that it's gonna grab the shadow and move it around. You need something with a little bit more toughness to it. Toughness, density, that's the right word. Now I'm gonna go with Taupe It Off. I'm gonna pull that in on the center of the eyelid. Do I even have to blend that? We'll do it for good measure, but I don't feel like I have to do much with that. Now I'm gonna go in with Haku Haze. I hope I'm saying that right. Right in there. Blend. Now I'm going to use Gold Stud right in the corner. Yeah, like that. That's it. Don't touch it. Maybe just a tiny bit right there. Should I play more? Should I use the green? I'm gonna have all the colors on my eye. Filthy Martini, let's try that right in there. It's pretty, it's there, and it's not in your face. So this is a great way to play with color if you want. Really get artistic, but it's not gonna be like, whoa. For the finale, maybe Subliminal Spark. Is that gonna be enough color there? Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. It's quite shiny there, so I'm gonna go in with Smolder. Do I wanna go in with Smolder? That's quite dark. Just right at the lash line. Oh, it's nice when it's so pointy like this. I want to take that Smolder and get right into the lash line. I don't want it to look like a liner necessarily. I just want to thicken up the base of my lashes. If I were to use Croquette, I might just bring up this area because I don't want to do that with these shadow sticks. It's too shiny. Not that I mind shine in there. but I feel like I have a bit more control. There's a lot happening there, so if I just lightly place it and then use an empty brush to blend that out. Should I just do the same thing on the other side? I have to think about this, so I'm gonna go ahead with my mascara. I believe this mascara is a lifting mascara. Yeah, lifted, volumized, and wispy lashes. It's a unique looking brush. Feel like Lancome has something like this. Is it their Hypnos Drama? Feel like they have a wonky wand like this. And yeah, it's doing soft and wispy. How is it on the bottom lashes? I don't often put mascara right down to the ends of my lower lashes. This mascara is not making them look too crazy, which is nice. No mess on my lid. Usually that's my fault anyways. Oh, I was gonna do my other eye. I can't do that. Okay, let's do a second coat. How would I describe this compared to MAC Stack? I feel like MAC Stack might have a little bit of a thicker formula. It gives more of a thick lash, and these don't look thin. Yeah, they look a little bit more separated. Wispy. Why am I trying to come up with new words? They described it perfectly. Vocabulary is not my thing anyway. I'm not hating my brows tonight, and I haven't even done anything with them. I just want them soft tonight. Nothing too crazy. Just filling in where I feel I'm missing some. Since they're not bothering me too much anyway, I don't want to change them too much. This brow product is by Patrick Ta. By the way, I really like it and it lasts. All the products will be listed in my description box, by the way. I should say that more often because sometimes I'm asked what I have on. I think that happens more in my short videos though, but it's always listed there for you. Even in the short videos, there is a description area. You just have to look for it on the side there. I don't want to ruin my makeup because I'm really liking it, so I think I'm just gonna do the other side and I will be back to give you my final thoughts. Okay, I'm really happy with this makeup look. Let me figure out my lips now. Let's try the grayish. This would look good with any color that you put it with. I actually liked it on its own. I feel like my lips look fuller now for sure, but it was nice and fresh before, and I don't always need my lips to look fuller. I edited this whole video and I realized that I didn't film an outro, so I'm back with different makeup. I actually just did a live stream with the members here on YouTube. It's Sunday morning right now, and it was so nice to chat with everybody. There's not much to review. I loved the makeup look I created with MAC Eyeshadow Sticks. I hope that it inspires you to play, and before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. All the products are linked in the description box for you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.